One, two, one, two, three, four.
Okay, this is my review of The Dark Knight, also Rises or Rises, I don't know what the name of the movie is, but something with The Dark Knight. I don't know, there's been like 20 different Batman movies. Apparently this is the third installment from this particular director. Basically, it's about this guy, his name is Bruce Wayne, and he was beaten up really bad in last Batman movie, and he is a billionaire and lives in this mansion and in Gotham. And then Bruce Wayne doesn't want to be Batman anymore, and he was limping. He had like this horrible limp, and he has a party, and at this party there's Anne Hathaway, and she's dressed up as a waitress, but really she's Catwoman. And it's really kind of funny because the way they meet is she is a cat burglar and she steals his pearls, so that's kind of cute. Then she goes out the window and takes off her maid uniform. That was one of the best costume changes, I thought, in the movie. And then he goes after her, and I think she beats him up. I don't really remember that. Actually, hold on a second, because I have to pee, so let me do that first. It's the bad guy in the movie, and his name is Bane, which is kind of confusing because you've got Bruce Wayne, and this guy's name is Bane, and they rhyme, and it's just a little bit confusing. I think that was a poor name choice. And he's got some problem with his mouth, some weird breathing device that they really never explain, which is kind of confusing because you don't know why he has this thing on his mouth, and is it helping him breathe? Or is it just there to be some sort of a Darth Vader thing where, I don't know. The Bane guy lived in this hole his whole life. A bunch of stuff happens with the bad guy, and then all of a sudden he decides, I'm going to be Batman again and save the day and protect Gotham. And his butler gives him some type of contraction to help with his leg, which you're kind of thinking, if he had this all along, why didn't he fix his leg earlier? Why all of a sudden is he giving him this thing? And also, I think a plot hole in the movie because you never see the brace again, and you see him in prison later on, and he doesn't have the brace on, but he's not limping anymore. So that's a serious plot hole that they needed to look into. And there's a bunch of fight scenes, and I don't know, he's been working on some sort of clean energy thing, which can also be used as a nuclear bomb. So you would think, Batman, that you've done this enough to know that you shouldn't build some really incredible super device that the bad guys can use to blow up the world, that you shouldn't even build it to begin with. He should have known that. And meanwhile, the cops are trying to protect everyone, but a bunch of them got stuck in a cave or something with the Bane characters, bad guys. So the Bane guy got the explosive device, the atom bomb or whatever. Big surprise, they got it. Oh, what a shocker. The National Guard and also I think some FBI agents are sort of called in, but they wait, I think 3 months or something like that before they even go in to talk to the police chief to see if there's something that they can do to help. In the meantime, the city is just destroyed. But you end up finding out that really it was Bruce Wayne's girlfriend. She was the kid that got out of the hole, and she's really the bad guy, the daughter of somebody else who was in one of the other movies. I don't even know who they were talking about, some like Brotherhood of Justice. He goes off, and in his bat flying machine, he takes the atom bomb and he flies it out of Gotham so that it doesn't explode, but then he drops it in the ocean, which would have created a tidal wave, which would have killed everybody in the city anyways. There's a police officer in the film, and he's hanging around Batman all the time, and then, oh, it turns out, guess what? He's Robin. What a surprise. There's a kid, he gets bit by a spider, becomes Spider-Man. There's a lizard, Uncle Ben dies, and he gets a girlfriend. Not in that order.